Hello everybody, my name is Takriva and welcome back to Sid Meier's Civilization 5 A Brave New World, playing as Brazil, trying to reach that tourism slash culture victory, which is not doing very well right now, but at one point we will get, we're still rising everywhere except for the Netherlands. They're just producing too much culture, it seems, for us to gain up with tourism. But on the other hand, we are trying to fill up the Louvre and it will give us a huge tourism boost. And there are more techs along the way which will give us a tourism boost, as well as the Eiffel Tower, which we will build as soon as it's available. And there was another building here which we wanted. We also want Broadway. And Great Works of Music means it has a bonus. Mogadishu wants Protestantism. So, they did not attack us again. They're actually trading with us. So, let's move our fleet further south and see what will happen. We definitely want these guys down south helping us out. You build a dig site. Wow. Oh, the jungle will be removed. That's too bad, but... oh well, there's... I guess there's no other choice. Ah yes, we were retreating this worker through Casablanca. You can go on alert here. Second resolution of Venice. In 5 turns. So, yeah, we will move you to... who had the most? I think that was Denmark next to Venice. So, wow, such a long list. So we'll move you to Copenhagen as a diplomat. 2 gold still. Bank not uber useful. But, we'll build an aqueduct, get that growth going in Belo as well. So now we have Sao Paulo basically fortified. We'll fortify Brasilia mostly with ships, because that's where we need them.
Ik geloof dat ik iets heb wat u enig belang zal inboezemen.
Okay, this is actually a good sign. Bonds of friendship, prosperity, accept. Hostiles
Uitstekend.
still. The denunciation still going on. But the fact that they simply asked for it is helpful, in the very least. Okay, where are you going? Are you going to go to my hidden site here, or do you not see it yet? He doesn't see it yet. Oh, he started in aesthetics, so he gets more culture. But he cannot see the hidden sites yet, so that's good. Oh! Hiawatha is now friends with Venice as well. Okay, I guess. Not everyone is friends with me. Wow, Venice is loved by everyone in the world, it seems. But yeah, we need to get our fleet south pretty damn fast. Just to keep everything going. Wow, some of our ships are faster than the others. Yes, we're almost back home with you. How long until you're done? Quite a few, I guess. 2 turns to remove the jungle, and then he still needs to rebuild.
What quando?
Didn't they just become friends? They totally just became friends. That's... Jesus, Venice, you're already going after him. You just got friendship. It doesn't last forever, apparently. And definitely isn't magic. Oh well, let's see. A lighthouse does not give us as much here. Yet, we have so many water tiles, it will give us growth eventually. A zoo for happiness would also be good. Now we'll do the lighthouse, because we do want the city to grow to a certain point and not stop growing. Circus Maximus. Free happiness, because we have a Colosseum everywhere anyway. So yeah, we'll build it here, because why not? I mean, it's free. I mean, you can only build it once, in that sense, and it gives 5 happiness, and Fortaleza doesn't have anything wondrous yet. So if it counts as a wonder for the aesthetics boost, we actually get a culture boost here as well. So that's good. Enrico, ooh, you can get an ideology. Wow. They've made a declaration of friendship with Spain. So yeah, we're trying to get the ideology in a few turns. We need 7 turns, then we can get an ideology, yet it's 2 turns here for the next policy. So we'll get commerce, pump some more money out of Rio. 84 per turn now, it's going up quite fast soon. You build that dig side, dig harder. Prague has a new ally in Portugal. Okay, so they're fighting amongst each other for the strongest influence. And here's some Portuguese ships as well. So where should we improve next? Oh well, let's go just here. So, next turn, a policy. You have just built a temple and it's indeed giving us extra happiness and culture here too. So an aqueduct for growth would be good. And yeah, sure, we build an aqueduct. I never used to actually build aqueducts, but they're helping you insanely. I don't want to give you citrus. I would be willing to trade. And the order ideology for Venice, despite that they're quite small. An interesting choice. Very interesting choice. Whoa, what is this? And why? Wow, this is the Dutch Navy. Mostly melee ships though. Then again, a research agreement, wow, Venice is going well. We're probably going for freedom though, so that Venice won't like. No, Venice will not be our friend anymore, any longer in 6 turns, or 5 now. I think it's 5 now. Jesus, they're... Huh. Oh, the Shoshone are now... Ooh, autocratic. They must have built the factories to get there. We know that Venice got to the modern era and managed it through that. So, well, eventually in 33 turns we would have gotten there as well. Metallurgy just sticking behind. Yeah, we need it for rifling too, so... here's our fleet. Better late than never. And, oh, you probably need open borders to get it from different people as well. Horses, gold, research agreement, and oh, we just gained 4 turns or 5 turns because of that research agreement we had with Venice. Good, good, good. So lumber mill there for you, and trade post farm. You're still at +9 food, so trade post it is. You've got the citrus hooked up, so we'll build a Brazilwood camp on that one lone jungle here. And again, we could go for the signs, but signs is not the way we try to get victory. But more money in our capital will be a good way. Slower influence degrading, not so much. Temples and shrines in half the time. No, it's not enough, and we're not killing any more barbarians for culture. Yeah, well, and 3 culture in our capital is not strong enough anymore. So we get that one in commerce. And from now on, we're probably going to fill up every bit into our ideology instead. How is our dig going, guys? Moving the jungle still on. No, 4 turns to construct the dig. Hopefully that's an artifact that's not Brazilian or ancient.
Espero que este trato reciba su bendición.
Yeah, sure. I mean, let's catch up and research a bit. We are behind, and it might actually, no, don't think it will be done before we get to radio, but we do want radio. I know that. The university, so we can build more archaeologists here. And we'll send one here into Morocco. No, well, sure, why not? More tourism output into you. You know, there would be one very easy way to destroy all the culture that Amsterdam has, and that is going to war and taking his city. Then we might actually overtake the culture. I'm not 100% sure if that works. Oh, hello. You're actually going overseas to attack someone. Doesn't look like that will be me, though. So, we're saving you here. We don't want to put too many ships on the on his border, so he would be warned. But it's mostly defensive fleet anyway. Bello, you're done with that. You already have a granary? Huh. And it was Manaus who still needs the granary, I guess. Great work of riding with the amphitheater. Would be decent too. The Big Ben. No one has built the Big Ben yet. Gives us free gold. It would be better in a different city though. Cost of gold purchasing in all cities reduced by 15%. And we would have to go deeper into the commerce tree to get the other 25% that's available there. So for now, okay, no, you're going to get a stable, because 1, 2, 3, 4 pastures in one city is quite powerful once we start improving them, which we do not need to forget doing. Here we shall build the observatory, but first I want to get more artifacts really. Okay, well, instead of building a lumber mill there, you're going there for the sheep. Because we're sheeple. And we did not see that pop up for us yet.
Sta offerta non sarà valida per tanto tempo. Pensé che...
What will you make? Ooh.
Sta offerta non sarà valida per tanto
We don't
tempo.
have any extra copper, so we're not going to give you copper. It's 10 gold. It's not gold per turn though, so citrus. He will do this. Okay, so we just gave him 10 gold and citrus for him to vote no against the spices ban, which might just put us over the edge and keep our spice happiness incoming. He might have just cheated me out of it and he was going to vote for it anyway. We would have to look it up in the overview, but we couldn't because that was a in-between turn deal that he initiated. Ooh, one more turn and Rio will actually do some production for once. It's now 25, we'll get plus 8. Plus 31, no? Oh, it's actually at 31. So 16 from 10 from buildings, that's insane. And it will go up by plus 8 base. Open borders ended with Maria. Monaco calls for fate. And we'll vote nay on the ban on luxuries. And one civ we know votes yay, which probably... Oh. That should be Denmark. One civ is committed, 2 delegates. Yeah, 10. Yeah, 10. Huh. We'll vote nay on that. So we might lose 4 happiness now. Just because those assholes did want to do that. So you can get some aqueduct action or some granary action first. And oh, the East India Company. Do we have, how many trade routes do we have going from here? We have 2, so that would be quite powerful. Or we could actually build the Big Ben in our capital city. You know, we'll try it. We'll try for the Big Ben. And not everyone has probably researched to the point that they can actually build the Big Ben. Does anyone actually have commerce? No. Yes, Maria would be able to build it. And only Maria would be able to build it. Oh, so commerce is not popular in this game. And let's see, here we have Lisbon. And I don't necessarily see a production site for the Big Ben. But it does look like a nice orange city. Palace in the middle. This would be the Terracotta Army, I assume. This is possibly Angkor Wat. Cannot tell for sure either. This is a lighthouse, you would assume. Doesn't look like the Great Lighthouse though. That would have the pedestal at the foot of it. Build me a pasture, please. Why do we have a musician running around here? Not passed, because we got... Wow, only the Dutch say yay. I guess this is what happened here. So instead of voting yay on the spices ban, possibly they voted for me by not voting on it at all. So we did not lose our happiness per turn, which is good. Must have built a market, trade routes other players make to a city within East India. Oh, so it's just general. That means that we will get that one in Brasilia. And oh, we just built a factory, so that's why we're done building. And a museum would be, well, you know what, first another archaeologist. Maybe then we'll need to get a museum. Because it belongs in a bloody museum. 2 gold per turn. Well, this is a total of, really, 5 horses for 200 gold. Okay, I will do that. But yeah, it seems that others are wanting to do culture into me or someone else. Well, tourism, actually. Well, Netherlands, you've pulled your troops away. Okay, so because we voted against their spices ban, which they probably did to annoy me in the first place, they decided to be angry with me again. The Dutch, you don't like me, I don't like you. My army is on your border. Okay, guess what? We'll upgrade a crossbowman maybe this turn to another Gatling gun. They are strong. Very strong. Ha! But yeah, it's... Oh, maybe we have some aluminum. There, I said it right for once. The way I should say it. Oh, we're actually going towards a golden age in about 50 turns. By that time my tourism should be so high that it would actually maybe push anyone over the top at that point. Spices ended, citrus ended. Yeah, our happiness did drop. Cities we like to visit would be Sao Paulo as the highest output of tourism, but the output of the others
is... Is it a fact, or have I dreamt it, that by means of electricity, the world of matter has become a great nerve, vibrating thousands of miles in a breathless point of time?
Basically, our tourism is spread out across multiple cities, so our nation as a whole is popular and not just one place. And okay, we have leaders, we have spices ending. Okay, yeah, sure, intrigue. But you're autocratic. No one likes autocratic guy. It's basically the 3 ideologies are modeled on the 3 superpowers and the 3 sides from World War II era, which would be order and communism. So Soviet Union, ooh, here it is. Ooh, we do have aluminum. Very close, very close. Hey, guess what? Guess what? We have aluminum in our territory. So go upgrade it now. How much is it? 4? It's how much? Come on. How much is it? 3 aluminum. So that's good. Yeah, so autocracy is based on the Nazis of Germany. And, well, autocracy. And the last one would be the United States and the UK with freedom. And that's what they're modeled after, and their pictures are slightly similar, but it's in no way, it's more the ideology, because the Nazis are of course not the only one that have in history followed such an ideology, but they were the most recent one that had such a big impact and are too well known for their conduct of mistreatment of their enemies, basically. And yeah, so that's why you would think of the Nazis. But if you go back, the Roman Empire I would describe as being order. I mean, they're not communist per se, but they do have more a sort of an ideology of order. Okay, we want a Brazilian artifact. Well, it's outside our borders anyway, so we might as well make it. So let's go to our... Let's see, what did we get? Did we get more beads? Seriously? Wow, we have more beads. That does mean that we could take classical. What do you get? Oh, hang on, that would be my